Greetings and welcome. We are on the Druid here in Palindrome. And usually when I start, I usually kind of like screw up the intro, but I try to do this like starting spiel. So if you are new to the channel or just seeing me for the first time, I'm the Salty EQ Vet, or Salty EQ Vet, or otherwise known as Brent. I'm a longtime MMO player and a retired combat veteran. And I'm showcasing Monsters of Memory. It's a classically inspired MMO RPG based off of old school titans like EverQuest. And there's other influences in this game like Star Wars Galaxies, World of Warcraft. It's very much trying to do its own thing. Last time we left off, we were on the Druid. We got to level 9. I did do some things off the stream. Although I kind of like, I don't know if I remember. I promised I wouldn't do that, but like sorry. I mean, it's a game that just kind of like sucks me in. And I'm not having like a too bad of a time with this class, even though I'm a fighter main. Typically, I wear plate armor in MMOs, even in EverQuest. I'm never played a Druid. This is the first time I'm really ever playing a Druid. It's really fun. At least someone who doesn't main this class, who doesn't have like an affinity to this class identity. I know that some of you guys do out there. Excuse me, I'm trying not to cough into the mic. So yeah, some of you guys do have like an affinity to the Druid. Some of you like it for the gameplay mechanics, as it is like known for being, at least from the old school crowd, known for being like the solo king. Put a little asterisk marks next to that because there are classes that do kite really well that are just as strong as the Druid, I'm sure. Although any class can technically solo, it's just a matter of strategy and what you're doing. Some do it slower than others. You know, sometimes you have to prepare more than others. I think the fighter, you have to be a bit more careful. But when you have those oh shit moments with the fighter, I mean, it's and you get out of them, I mean, it's a very rewarding experience. Soloing in this game is hard. You're not supposed to do it. So I don't know. I'm always kind of one of those weird ones that's like, you know what? Challenge accepted. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try to solo this class. Anyways, good morning, one and all. We are starting half past the hour. A little bit half past the hour. Typically start at 10 a.m. Try to start at 10 a.m. But I woke up late. I want to get on. I want to showcase the game before my wife gets home. Because when your wife gets home, you know, you gotta take care of things. Speaking of which, hold on, guys. Let me text her. Make sure I don't get in trouble. You're in a relationship, you know how it is. Love her to death, though. We are actually going out to dinner tonight, celebrating her birthday again. My mother loves her, so she wanted to take her out to dinner, and me. Maybe to a lesser extent of me. I'm only joking. Partly. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna be celebrating her birthday again. Alright, so in typical fashion, I have forgotten to do, when I start going on a rant, I just kind of start wandering off and start talking to the void or the person talking to me. And if you notice, we don't have any of our buffs. We gotta change that. And I don't feel like going back, so we're gonna go ahead and so like in this situation where you just kind of like you go run out the gate and you like forget to do everything. Do you run back? You could run back to a campfire, or the inn, or you can just keep going. Try to find a wood pile somewhere, which we will do. I did do some of the class quests, but I think the rest of it I have to be above level 15. I don't know why I wasn't casting Speed of the Wild sooner. But this is so much better. So much better with it on. Not every class can have this, but it is what it is. And there is some like joy that I do get of just like running by random people and just buffing them. It helps facilitate social interaction better than any other class. Like a fighter or an archer, you kind of have a hard time having those organic interactions. I mean, you can. You just got to know when to come in and save the day versus kill stealing, and you don't want to kill steal. So like, I always kind of if I see a player like kind of like struggling, and if I'm not on the druid, I kind of have to wait to see what's going on, to see if there's kind of like a even fight. If it's an even fight, and they got them down to like a certain amount, I'll go ahead and help them out. Or if they're running away, I'll taunt them off them. So you don't want to be accused of kill stealing in this game. Or in EverQuest. That was a big thing in EverQuest. Hey, hello. There's a port town over here. I believe it is connected to Night Harbor. Like politically, as far as lore-wise goes, it's a Night Harbor outpost. One I'm gathering because there is like the Red Mantle Guard in there that's kind of running things. We're seeing if we can just find any more wood piles here so we can start a campfire. What's this over here? Oh, this looks like a camp. We don't even have to find any more wood piles. We can just use them. We'll just sit down. I don't think they mind. Go ahead and get our Mantle of Winter spun up. What else do we need to do? Seems like these guys have it under control. campfire. I'll do them a solid and add more wood to the campfire while they fight. At least I can do. There you go. Okay, added 2. I was doing a little bit of trait skilling last night too. Grinding down skeletons for their cloth and bones. Oh, you know what we can do? Sense magic. We need sense magic. That's the next thing we need. And this is why it's so important to have your spellbook on you. I mean, depending on what class you're on, if you can afford to just leave it behind, then do so. But I got like too many spells, too much utility. And we're in the season of winter. We're not getting our mana regen bonus, but we are getting a damage bonus. They could put us in spring. There we go. Now we're in spring. Now we get the mana regen bonus. However, damage does go down by quite a bit. Now we only get 5% bonus. Again, totally unneeded change, I think, but you know, hey, the druids that are at a higher level, you gotta tell me. So far, I just don't think the class felt fine. It felt fun to play. Still feels fun to play even with that change. And we got our break the barrier, we got our wood skin, sense magic. We're just waiting for our mana to come back up. Alright, well, let's go out and level. Also got a new mace. What the heck is this? Okay. Oh, why am I casting that? I don't want to cast that. There we go. See, I did think I applied a buff to the mace. Yeah, last night. Okay. I'll have to reapply that again at some point. Alright. Nope. You want mites. Mites. No, I guess I'll do this guy. I'll take it easy on the mana drain. Mana burning. One of the great things about the Druid is that it has a lot of passive damage. So this winter, this mana winter, yeah, I'll do 1 to 8 damage when I'm hit for one more hour, or 1 hour. So I got a lot of damage reflection back on the mob to help me out with DPS. Ah, we don't want that. We want that. We actually want a little bit more of an efficient heal on our bar. So I got a couple damage reflect spells. I got the Prickly Barrier. I got my Mantle Winter. I think Mantle Summer would do the same thing. It's just for healing. And then I got Swarm of Mites. Of course, my auto attack. So I could choose to stay like this. And just take a more passive role. As long as I can outlast them, then I should be good. But I want to be careful. I want to keep myself in spring and not go into summer. So we'll have to catch the damage spell. And we'll... There we go. I'm at a point where I kind of need a lot more cloth. I need to make bandages, I need to do trade skilling. In order to see buffs and debuffs, you need sense magic on your character. So you can't just, like, there's like no information that you have with the mob. You don't know their level, you can consider it. And right now, it's saying that this might prove to be a difficult battle, which may or may not be true. But the blue lets us know that it is below, a level below us. And it is within a range, so we'll never tell you what the exact level is. If I hit C, it says the buffs. It has none. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a Swarm of Mites, and then I'm gonna con again as soon as it applies. Now, this mob has Swarm of Mites. It should say buffs and debuffs, but it just says buffs. Easy change, devs. Easy change. But the next big power spike that we are going to get is going to be level 12. Oh, ouch. Sometimes they hit you very hard. Go ahead and put my... We're gonna try to hot through the damage. No, I don't want to do that. Check out these gentlemen. Let's see. Okay. Guy's got a lot. There's this dude. Alright. I think that's a cleric. Oh no, that's a bard. These are the same guys. I went into summer. Dang it. This is how we get out of summer, just by applying a lot of damage. We'll go into autumn. And then eventually we'll be back in winter. It's an aggressive or black bear. You know, for sake of science, we'll go ahead and try to stay into autumn and play a bit more of a durable build where I just heal myself instead of doing too much damage. You know, every time I go over there, those guys look at me like I'm weird. They're like, what are you doing here? I'm like, I'm just using your campfire, pal. I'm just using your campfire. That's all I'm doing. You got a problem here? Let's see who's in the zone. Slash who? 16 players here. Looks like we got some guilds. That's very cool. Wish I was in guild. Hey, this game is still embedded. You're gonna have weird things like mobs in the train. What's over here? Well, this dude, okay. And recast a buff. Okay. Oh. Okay. I should really always open up with the dot or with the twisting roots. I don't follow my own advice. I never do. But my hindsight is 2020. I mean, the autumn season's not so bad with the druid. There we go. Let's see if we can hot through the damage. Seems like we can. We'll recuperate some of our lost mana. It just seems slower. I just have a bigger mana pool. Mana, if you want to be fancy. Okay, yeah. I'm getting 10 mana per tick. Not bad. Checks out. Got ourselves a party. Yesterday we did some exploring. We found some out of bounds regions. I wouldn't say out of bounds, but I mean it's unfinished. So there's a point where we got to where we could look over this. I thought was a cliff, but it was just in the game world that isn't like rendered yet. They don't have a. They think they're gonna have a zone there. But you can like see under the game world and everything once you pan the camera down. And that's in the Scarwood. Right, we'll recast our barrier. A waning spirit. Okay. When I first started playing EverQuest, it was the first time I ran into the phrase will-o-wisp. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't think it was a real thing. But yeah, it's an actual really like folklore thing that I never knew when I was a kid. I was like, oh. I think they're not necessarily like good. I think they're in the swamp area, from what I remember, and they lure people to their deaths by like getting them trapped in the swamp or something like that. Sorry, I have a habit of just going up and just smacking mobs in the face without any setup. And that comes from my experience as a fighter. A fighter main, so you'll have to forgive me if I'm not playing optimally. I am enjoying the class. I'm about to go into winter, and I don't really want to do that. I shouldn't have done that either. Hey, ding, alright. What do we got here? I'm gonna get my rest bonus here. I'm gonna go over by these guys again. Something tells me that they don't appreciate my company. What do you guys think? Like, who is this rando using our campfire? I'm pretty sure I still have an LG. Let's see, let's con these guys. What are these? Oh, they're about even. He's got a... Well, he must be level 12 because he's got the charm. I don't have that yet. Let's see, I will... At level 12. So we got 2 more levels to go. Starting to get excited. Get another power spike. It's like I'm the Swiss Army knife of monsters and memories. Although I'm sure shamans go through the same thing. And the same problems I'm having. There's too many spells. Clerics, I know for sure clerics have a lot of freaking spells. Let's see if we can hot through the damage. Be a heal tank. Seems like it. Oh shit, that's an aggressive black bear. Okay, yep. Alright. Although he is conning white to me right now, but he's gonna screw me up for sure. Alright, we gotta okay, that didn't stop him. It's kinda scary. You have a bear charging you. It's like, oh, this should stop him. And it didn't. Like, okay, well. Okay. Alright. Cool, I'm gonna go ahead. What is the other guy conning to me? What's this dude still? Is this dude? Okay, so they're both white. Then I'm gonna reset the encounter by running to the guards, bravely running away. Mind you. And my lovely wife joins us in channel. I hope work's going well for you, babe. Did I? Okay. My wife let me know that my camera was off. It wasn't off, it just wasn't transitioned. But I'm sure you guys didn't mind just seeing the game as it was. Without me. That hurt. That actually really hurt. Am I in with her? Yeah, I'm in with her. Okay, well. Hey man, it's gonna happen. Might as well take advantage of it. There we go. I'll sit down and get the regen bonus. No, I don't want to make campfire. I want to make. Yeah, I would need. Yeah, why not? We can do that. We can always go harvest skeletons later. Craft all of these. I'm getting... Oh, okay, that is my... Those were my crafting materials I still had on me. I do tend to fly by the seat of my pants sometimes. Alright, so we got that guy squared away. Cast. Who's this? Someone... I don't know who that is. I mean, I like to know what we're doing before I get the invite. There we go. See if we can hot through the damage. Oh, there we go. The only downside with this is that now that I gotta sit and rest a little bit more than I should. We'll head back on over to the campfire. I don't think it's these two that... No, that's Deke. And who else is this? No, they're not the ones that sent me the invite, just some random dude sent me the invite. Go ahead and rebuff, since we're just sitting here anyways. There we go. Let's see, what are my skills at right now, since I did just gain a new level? Meditation now. Okay, I'm almost at cap. Almost there. So without paying like too much attention to the seasons, I've shifted quite a bit. Let's see, what am I getting for? Okay, well. Do we get a mana buff as a druid? I mean, other than like the season, spring and autumn. Like, is that something that we do get? They can deal with that. I really want to try to avoid fighting Wycons because it's not the most efficient. Even if you're like a fighter meant to like take on mobs. Wycons are nice and juicy XP, but it's generally just not worth it. At least in my experience. Let's go ahead and do some emergency. Oh, I might die. Oh my god, I am actually gonna die. Ooh, that was close. That was so close. Oh! What the heck is going on here? Oh, that's why that guy's got Wycon. Jesus. Alright, let me go ahead and reset the encounter. That was close. Oh my god. I thought it was like another blue con, but man, it wasn't. Am I in spring? Okay, well, let's go ahead and try to root this guy. See if we can recover the fight. Are they both Wycons? No. Wait. Oh, they're already healed? What the heck? Alright, that's weird. Oh, you know what? I probably aggroed another one. That's probably what it was. Okay. That makes sense. So now we shifted it into spring. Because of the oh crap moment. But that's okay. We get the mana buff along with that. Alright, well, we can go ahead and hit the Timberwolf. Did our friends leave? It looks like they did. This campfire is now mine. Let's take a look at our buffs. Let's go ahead and reapply a few things. Come on. Come on. I don't think we need cure disease. We're not really using it, but we will be using Mantle of Winter pretty soon. We're also not using Camouflage, so we can put Gate on here in case we need to go back to the city. Got some fast travel options. There we go. All right. Okay, let's go ahead and oh, got him before the guards did. All right, let's see. See if I can take on the black bear. It's a white con. Go ahead and hit him with a swarm of mites. Blast him. It's the power of the druid. We should be able to take him now. Yep. Oh, cool. It actually tells you when the swarm of mites actually. Go ahead and reapply that. Very cool. Actually, since we don't need gate right now, we can put sense magic. That's going to be a bit more useful for us. And we've lost our campfire. It's quite alright. I think I can make another one. I think right around here should be fine. We have the guards right there to help us if we run into trouble. Right. What was I saying? I was saying that we need sense magic on here because that is going to wear off in a second, and I really need to see my debuffs. I mean, I guess I can pay attention to the combat log if I really need to. But having sense magic is so much fun. I like it. I like it a lot. just recovering our mana pool here. I mean, I guess we can pull. Let's see. Let's go ahead and root. I don't think bears are group oriented. Yes, they are. Okay. All right. They are very much group oriented. I didn't think they were.
Huh?
What? What? Why me? What? Why me? What? What did I do? I made the guards upset. What's going on here? Was I not supposed to do that? Am I poaching him? Am I poaching them? Oh god. Oh. Lordy, lordy, lordy. They're like, the bear's not the problem, you're the problem. Okay, well. Should have been paying attention. I didn't bind, so now we're going to do a corpse run. You know, this is part and parcel of the game. Like you know, I took a risk. Wasn't paying attention. Didn't know. I didn't really know that the black bears would be friendly, allied with Phalendrell's wardens. Like, you're the problem. Let me see. I don't think I attacked him, did I? You know what? Next time I'm gonna get my spellbook back. I'm gonna use my cantrip for Speed of the Wild. I think that's like the more appropriate use, other than heal. And we're still in spring, which is alright. You know, sometimes we learn by mistakes, and not knowing something can get you killed is part of the game. It's like, surprise, we're actually allied to the bears. Oh. If I had known that, now I do. Now I know better. Okay, yeah, so you also at this level, we start to lose experience. So I don't know how much experience I lost, but I'll have to go back and take a look. But yeah, it says I lost experience. So unfortunately, I paid the price for that. Doing the walk of shame. How much XP was that? Since we're gonna be on our way, we check the replay. Oh, I mean, I think it was quite a bit actually. Oh yeah, it was quite a bit. Yeah, because we almost had a full bar. Well, maybe not a full bar, but I think our bar was like right here. So yeah, quite a bit. That is pretty much, that is punishing. Don't want to do that. And I think a cleric actually does help you regain some of that XP. It's a sizable chunk. And we can de-level in the game, so don't, like, understand how punishing that actually was. Like, that sucked. At higher levels, like that much XP going up, I'd probably log off. I'd be like, ah, I'm done. Done for the night. Luckily, there's like no hardcore rules. I mean, the game is tough enough to where you don't need that. I know people play like classic WoW hardcore, and it's just like it's so dumb. Like the game was never designed for that. The game is punishing in other ways, like you're losing experience, but not your entire character. Are the black bears protected? Because they talked about poaching, and I'm not sure what they were poaching. So the black bears might be protected. I don't. Maybe I clicked on one? I don't know. Someone was trying to get my attention and I just wasn't paying attention. Let's see, let's call on these guys. What if we talk to them? So when the cleric gets a class revamp, I'm gonna be definitely running around and rezzing people. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Alrighty. Yeah, that was actually quite a bit. I think it was like right here. Ouch. Alright. I mean, that's the game. That's what you have to deal with. I think I'll put that on 4 instead of all the way down here, because I'm usually really casting it a lot more than I care to admit. Got speed wild. What else do we need on there? Skin. And some other utility that we can use. We don't need Cure Disease. We don't need Gate or Winter's Chill. Winter's Chill doesn't really do a whole lot for us. I can summon some drinks because I am low on a drink. Although I can just go into the tavern and buy it. I mean, not that big of a deal. Alright, let's go ahead and get ourselves in a winter. Some wood skin. Take that off. We can put something else there if we really need to. We'll summon ourselves some drinks. That will work for now. Alright, so we got this. Sign up Prickly Barrier. Then Sense Magic. Oh, that was a big chunk. Feel kind of bad about that, but life goes on. I think we lost our campfire too. Well, we can actually, since we don't have wood on us, we're gonna go into the inn and get a rest buff. Yikes. That did hurt quite a bit. I forgot where the ends of this. Yeah, tavern's fine. We're gonna put ourselves in spring. Yeah, really not much commentary to add. I mean, just wiping like that, man. Yeah. Alright, so I don't know what point we start losing XP, but it definitely at level 10 you lose XP. We'll see how quickly we can regain it. That's the old school system. I mean, it's designed to be punishing. Don't be bad. That was a bad play. Like, I could have gotten out of that. If I just healed myself. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. Alright, we should be able to take this guy now. Make sure I got no more ads coming. Oh, we didn't lose our campfire. It's over here. We can go rest. Very, very beautiful game. We'll see that here in me. Go ahead and give you guys a better view while we rest. Let's see how well that hide works with the aggressive black bear. Pretty well. Not bad. let's go ahead. Hopefully I can finish this fight soon. He's probably a couple levels higher than me. He was doing that much damage. I want to try to avoid other bears in case they aggro. Then I dot him. Well, I got a room again. There we go. Let's go ahead. He doesn't have a dot on him. Okay. No, that was a big hit. Ooh. Let's see, do I have any wood on me? I do. I will come back to this. Can I? Alright, so we can open that. I don't think I can cook the wolf meat yet. Nope. Wolf meat can't be cooked for whatever reason. What about the bear meat? Can bear meat be cooked? It can. Okie dokie. Alright, well we can... Let's remove that here. I do have to take a work call, unfortunately, guys. So let's go ahead and put gate on here. We'll take like a 10-15 minute break. I'm just going to be very short. We'll head back in a few minutes. Actually, right now we're going to go ahead and get gate back to Phelan Drill. Alright, let's... One thing I want to do before we take a slight break is I want to obscure the screen with my inventory. No, I just want to get these turned into the shaman. And we're going to go over to the mountains branch and do that. Reason why we want to turn that in is because I need cloth. more than I need the money. It's Mr. Moondance is here. Alright, very good. And we'll break all those down when we come back. Do a little bit of trade skilling. We don't need to go all the way back to the tavern. We can just sit here and make sure our rested buff is continuously being applied. Let me do this. What do you think, guys? Right there? Is that a good place to leave it off? Alright, so I'll be back in 10-15 minutes. Take a break, stretch your legs, get some coffee, and we will be back. Alright, and we are back. Started playing the game without saying anything. It's like, oh. Alright. So last we left off, we were... What were we doing? We were gonna do some trade skilling, I think. So we're gonna have to go over here. Alright. Well, what we could do... We just got a bunch of, we got a bunch of cloth gear. Alright, let's take a look at my tailoring kit. Here, it's pretty full. Satchel's pretty full. Leatherworking kit is pretty full. Pouches are pretty full. So we need to do some inventory management. I'm gonna need my bank. Because we need the cloth more than we need anything else. Go ahead and see if I can cast Speed of the Wild before this guy gets out of range. About our goblin friend here. Alright. We got plenty of visitors here in Phalendrel that are not from here. Let's go ahead and... Alright, gang. Let's go ahead and take a look. Okay, that one's full. That one's nearly full. Alright. What do we do? Oh. It's time for another riveting round of Inventory Hero. Those are the bank ones. These ones down here are going to be mine. I don't know what that is. Cloth padding, we'll put that. That's a trade skill, so we can put that in there. There we go. It's actually for us. Do. There we go. Tailoring kit. There we go. I don't need the money right now, so it's not a priority. I wish it would be. Sorry to see all these items go, but they have to go. Alright, not bad, not bad. Okay, alright, alright. Okay. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. We can go visit the cook now. Okay, here we go. Oh. Anyways, welcome back. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you're coming back in, welcome back. We're back here at Phalendrel. We just did some grinding. We did die at least once. We took a pretty big XP hit. That's part of the game. Nothing to scoff at. Alright, let's take a look, see where we have, let's see, okay, so this is not going to be able to, we're not going to be able to cook that at all. Alrighty. I think that's all we have to do with the cook. Let's move on back up to the upper tier. Sell a few things. Like the rattlesnake skin. And then we'll tan the hide. I need to start selling those leather scraps because that's going to be a lot of money. I forgot, somebody said something. Is there a chat log on Twitch? Does anyone know that? I can go back through the week and try to find out, because someone was talking to me. I think it was one of my followers. And they were telling me how much they were telling me how much they were selling those a stack of 24, and I like forgot what the price was. Oh, so now they're charging. Okay, well, I mean, I've leaving soon or when full. 5 silver ports, 10 silver with buffs. We'll craft a couple of those because we will need them at a later date. Okay, do I need to smelt anything? Do I have anything that's smeltable? I do. Okay. Let's go ahead. Sorry, that advertisement kind of threw me off. So the guy is porting people for 5 silver, which is like, okay, I mean, it's not a bad price. It's the 10 silver with buffs, and I'm just like, That part's throwing me off a little bit, because buffs are typically like given out for free. Just a little weird. I mean, I would charge maybe like 2 extra silver. I mean, I understand people will charge for buffs, and that's perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with that. I just think it's overpriced for additional 5 silver. Alright, now we're going to go back up into the upper tier and do some tanning. this guy doesn't have speed of the wild on him, so I'm going to go ahead and cast that on him. I think I can cast that on his pet too. I'm getting a tell and all. Wait, no, that's what I want. Right there. What do you think, guys? Should I join a group? Sure. Why not? Why can't I tell? Why can't I respond to this guy? Oh, what the heck? Why is it in... What's going on? Why is it over here? You guys see that, right? Okay. That's weird. Why was it over there? There we go. Okay. All right. Now I don't have no idea where my party's at. See, see. We got on just in time. I don't know what that is. I have no idea. I had no idea where that's called, or what's that, or what that area was called. So this was Black Tide. We'll remove gate. Is that one of my guys? Who's that? Nope. Is that one of my guys? Nope. We're supposed to be killing orcs. Where are they? Where am I? We're killing buddies. Where are they? Oh shit. Are they on the other side of that? Oh, there he is. Okay. I see him. I didn't know this place was good. Well, this is all very, very new. Oh, I can't use that ability. Okay. What do you guys need? Winter. Who's this? Let's see what Laz has. Speed of the Wild, offensive stats, blah, 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 blah. Let's go ahead and give him some. That's weird. Am I just not able to cast it? What's going on here? Oh, can I just not see him? Alright, we're being told to push on. No, this is interesting. I mean, I'm I'm sorry. I'm kind of focused on like not doing bad. I don't know what I got myself into. Oh, I don't have sense magic anymore. Okay, let me go ahead and cast that. Oh. Oh boy. Alright, is everybody alright? I am completely out of mana. Yeah, sorry, I've been really quiet because I'm like super focused on what's going on. I had no idea that this place ever even existed. I was like, oh, I thought I saw everything in Evershade. No, I did not. This is actually really cool. Alright, we're gonna go to Winter. So I don't think they actually need like a healer. They do need DPS though. Go ahead. Do this here. So you guys can see more of the game instead of my face. Yeah, so it's kind of, I like really need to pay attention to what's going on. Really, we're waiting for the tank. This was a surprise group. I had no idea that this place ever existed. I mean, I'm gonna say that again, but... got an earring out of that. It's kind of nice. Okay, what's going on here? What's going on here? Let's go ahead and get on the main guy here. There we go. We want to keep our reflected damage up on the tank. I feel kind of like the third wheel of the party. I'm not really doing anything too meaningful. I mean, they got the heals covered, they got the damage covered, so I'm kind of just here for support. Yeah, so this was a random invite. I mean, they told me what was going on. I just had no idea where Black Tide was. So I'm new to this class. I'm new to this class, but I'm not really sure what. I guess like I can do whatever I want, really, since we have like all the bases is covered. Literally just support. It was on the healer once again. I don't know really what they're referring to. What is a pat? Yeah. Waiting for a pat to go. I need lingo. Context. Of course, I don't group a whole lot. So some of this is going to be a mystery to me. this dude's dead. See how... Wait, what? Why is he dead? Alright, bad pull. We can go ahead and we can... That was a good recovery, I would say. Take less time, that was a bad pull. Yeah, that was weird. The tank had like 0 HP and was like still walking around. I mean, I'm assuming that was just a graphic error on my end. Let's see if I can help him out. What do I need to get rid of? I'll get rid of this for just a minute. Camouflage. Alright, I don't know what's going on now. Oh, I guess we're, is that it? I guess I got left here. Alright, well, I mean, I can get out of here. It's not a problem, I'll just camouflage myself. Oh, god damn it. We need a gate. We need to get out of here. Alright, got left behind there. Okay. A little dicey. Okay then. Well then, I would have been super pissed if I was like an archer. Although, when does an archer get their invis? Pretty much the entire group just like left, almost all at once. I was like, what is going on here? I got left behind. Alright, well that was fun. I mean, seeing other classes makes me want to play like other classes. Like there's an archer in there, and I was like, oh man, I want to play an archer. Like I'm not like I can jump on and then play the druid and be okay with it. But there are certainly other classes that appeal to me more. And typically I'm not a wood elf either. I only do this for streaming it, so I get the infravision and like I pump up the gamma all the way up so you guys can actually see the game, because it is very dark. Well, we're back where we started. I didn't need a whole lot from that, but I got a tusk-toothed earring out of it. So, not that bad. Not too shabby. Anyways, guys, Sunday is the start of a new work day, new work week for us. I think it's a good place to call it, and it's going to be a bit shorter, usually on these days until Thursday again, Thursday or Wednesday. But I might be back on, I say that, but I never really know. It really depends. So, anyways, thank you guys for joining. I know it was a bit of quite a day today, but I do appreciate it. Anybody talking or just lurking in the channel. But I'm gonna call it right here after that after that group, because that was I don't know what to think about that. That was a bit weird. So it was like the first group in this character, and I kind of got left behind. Everybody just kind of like dissipated really quick. But we got to level 10 today. We got an earring out of that, so it wasn't too bad. So other than that, guys, I really appreciate it again. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for following if you did. Appreciate it, and I will see you all out there. Have a good one.